Welcome to Action Hound Media, the site and channel all about action. Life's boring, get some more action into your life. Today is very interesting. We are going to talk about famous cannibals. All right, so there are basically two types of cannibals out there. The psychotic ones that eat people for fun, and there's also people that have become cannibals to survive. So let's talk about some of the famous survival cannibals first. There's the Donner Party in 1846. Pioneers were trapped by snow in the Sierra Nevada. They had to resort to cannibalism to survive. They were just stuck in there with a humongous snowstorm and unable to cross the mountains, and they were stuck there and they were forced to eat leather, and then they were forced to eat them. Another famous group of cannibals, I think you may all be very familiar from the movie Alive, the rugby team that crashed in the Andes Mountains in 1972. The plane crash survivors ate the dead to stay alive. So after they crashed, a bunch of them perished from the actual crash, and they finally decided when they were running out of food that they had to eat the dead. And they also had to survive an avalanche in the process. And after all that mess, they decided to send some people over a bunch of mountains to get to civilization to save them, and that's how they were rescued. Another famous cannibal is Alfred Packer. He's an American prospector accused of killing and eating companions in the Colorado mountains. It was a debate of whether it was murder or survival. Also, the siege in Leningrad in World War II. Extreme famine led to documented cases of cannibalism. Survivors were often prosecuted afterward despite their obvious desperation. There's also predatory cannibalism, serial killers. Let's talk about them. Boone Helm in the United States in the 1800s. This person was a frontier outlaw known as the Kentucky Cannibal. He killed and ate multiple people, and he publicly joked about cannibalism right before his execution. Helm was one of the earliest American cannibal killers on record. At number 4, we have Issei Sagawa. This person was in Japan and France. He killed and ate a woman in Paris. He was declared insane in France and deported to Japan. He walked free due to legal loopholes and became a famous media figure. So he's famous for escaping justice. At number 3 is Armin Meiwes. He's from Germany. He was labeled the consensual cannibal. He met a volunteer online, killed him with consent, and ate him. Boy, you can't make this stuff up. That case reshaped German criminal law and is an extremely well documented case. At number 2 for famous cannibals is Albert Fish. He's from the United States and he was active in the early 1900s. Albert Fish tortured, killed, and ate children. He left detailed letters describing his cannibalism, often cited as one of the most disturbing serial killers ever. And at number 1, we have Jeffrey Dahmer. He was in the United States. He murdered 17 men. His cannibalism is tied to control, loneliness, and necrophilia. There was extensive police evidence and confessions and victim remains related to the Jeffrey Dahmer case. He kept the head in a jar in his refrigerator. This guy was nuts. Anyway, that's our list of famous cannibals. Action Hounds unite. Peace.